Hello everybody, in this lecture we will learn how to use zip function in Python. Zip function takes items of iterables and returns list of tuples. Like here, this is a form how we can use our zip function. Only we need to type zip, and after that between parentheses how many iterables we want we need to type here with commas. Okay, it's simple like that. Let's now make some examples, and after that we'll understand how zip function is working. Firstly, I will create two lists here, okay, and this one is equal to, I will say, square brackets 1 2 3 and after that 4, and that's enough. I think 4 items is okay. And let's create other one, this 2, okay, and is equal to square brackets 5 6 7 and 8, right? Sorry, here I need to create square brackets. Okay, and now let's delete this one, and the other one is 8. Okay, now I will use zip function. How to use it? As you see, I said here we need to type zip, and after that our iterables, right? List 1 and comma list 2. Okay, now I will press shift and enter. As you see, function returns us for us a zip function here. Okay, how we can print out our tuple? It's also simple. We need to type here list, and after that this code. Okay, let's copy this guy here and paste it here. Now as you see, zip function, how it is working, it created for us a list, a tuple list and pairs, right? 1 5 2 6 3 7 and 4 8. Okay, and the other things about the zip function, here, if the length of the list are not equal, then zip function will return a tuple of smallest list length tuple. Okay, what I mean, for example, here I will create here two different lists, and one of them will be for number, and let's say num is equal to, let's use 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Okay, this one has 6 items. Okay, the other one has, let's say, letters. Okay, or we can say, and I will say here A, B, okay, C, and last one is, let's say, D. Okay, now as you see here, now we have the first list, it has 6 items right here, and the other one has 4. So if I make zip, if I use zip function, how it will, what it will return for us? Let's see it. I will create here a variable, and I will say zipped is equal to zip, and now I will type my iterables, right? I will say num, and after that let. Okay, now shift and enter, and now I will print out my zipped. Okay, here let's say list zipped. Okay, as you see now here, now we don't see here 5 and 6, because as I said, if the length of the lists are not equal, then zip function will return a tuple of smallest list length tuple. Okay, so that's why we will have 4 different pairs here. Okay, because the other one, the smallest list, it has only 4 items. Okay, and we said also here form for our zip, we said we can use many iterables as we want. How it is working, also let's make example about it. Okay, actually let's copy these guys. Okay, and after that we can create another list 1 and list 2 is also here. Let's copy these guys too. Okay, and I will paste them here. Now I will use zip. Okay, I will say here list zip, and after that my iterables list 1 and list 2 and num, and after that the last one is let. Right, now if I press shift and enter, as you see now I created here a tuple, but if they are not pairs, I have 4 items, because I have 4 different iterables, different lists here, right? So that's why first one is 1, and the second one I set list 2 1 5 and other one is 1, again it will, because we said num is third iterable, and last one is a, because I said last one is this list let. Okay, and what is the next thing? Also, we can unzip our list. How we can do that? It's also very simple. We only need to use, again, we need to use a zip function. Okay, firstly I want to create here two different lists. Okay, and I will say letters is equal to square brackets. Let's use double single quotes here. I will say A, and B, doesn't matter by the way, single quotes or double quotes, and C, and the last one is, let's say, D. Okay, and other one is numbers. Okay, and I will say here 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and now I will use zip function and zip these two lists, and after that I will unzip them. Okay, and I will say here result is equal to zip and my iterables, right? For my iterables, name, letters, and the numbers, right? And now let's say result list is equal to list result. Now I will print it, my result list. Okay, zipped result list. Now I will press shift and enter. As you see, I zipped my two different lists. Now I can unzip them. It's also easy. Here what I need to say, I need to name them again, because here I will say list 1 and list 2. Okay, here before their names were letters and numbers. Now I want to give new names, okay, to my list, and it will be list 1 and list 2. And after that, here I need to say zip, and between parentheses, what is only difference here, we need to use star symbol. Okay, after star symbol we need to type here our zipped object. Okay, it is result list, right? So I will paste it here. Now I want to print out my list 1 and list 2. So how can I do that? I will say print, let's say list 1, and here comma list 1, right? And other one is print list 2, and here comma list 2. Okay, now I will press shift and enter. As you see here, my zipped iterables here, a list, and also unzipped is here. This is how to use unzip, unzipping our list. Okay, and here actually let's delete this one. Here the last thing, I want to also show you something with zip function. We can use in for loop our zip function, and I want to make example about it. How we can do that? Here firstly, let's copy these guys. Okay, we can use them again. We don't need to type new list. Okay, here, and this time I will use, normally we always use, right, you remember, for I in is like our list or tuple anyway. This time I will use two different variables, I and j. Okay, so I wanted to make this example and to understand how we can use two different variables in our for loop. Okay, print I and j in. Now I will use zip function again. Here I want to say, of course, my iterables, letters and numbers, right? And after that, here I will say print I and j. Okay, that's all. Now I will press shift enter. As you see, I printed my items with like pairs, okay, as pairs. That's all. We learned how to use zip function. See you in the next.